Okay, students. So this is a continuation of what we learned in our last class. Okay, what were we doing in our last class?
Active and passive voice.
We were doing active and passive in our last class. Okay, so same thing we are going to continue today. Last time I explained the concept to you all. Today we are going to do it by solving some exercises, so that we understand it in a better way, right? Are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
So we were doing active and passive voice. Okay, so listen to me very carefully, right? What is an active voice? That I have told you already. When the subject is doing the action, when the subject is doing the action, that is your active voice. When the subject is receiving the action, that is your passive voice. We also studied about the structures, isn't it?
Yes.
Structures, I have told you all the structures of active and passive voice. Let's say present indefinite tense, for active voice you have a separate structure, and for passive voice you have a separate structure, right?
Yes, sir.
So now let us see some sentences, and try to understand it, So these are some sentences, right? So now look at sentence number 1. IUC, stand up and read sentence number 1.
The cat killed the mouse.
The cat killed the mouse. Can you tell me whether this sentence is in active voice or passive voice?
Active voice.
Active voice. Very good. What is the tense of this sentence? Past indefinite, right? See, this question is very important. How can you say this sentence is in active voice? Wait, I'll call out names, Sri Gupta, stand up. How can you say whether this sentence is in active voice or passive voice?
Because subject is doing action.
Okay, what is the subject here?
Cat.
Cat. Okay, very good. Cat is the subject. What is the action that is being done?
Killed the mouse.
Killed. Who killed?
Cat.
Because the cat killed. So therefore it is an active voice. And see, look at this carefully now. इसको ध्यान से देखिएगा. Subject plus V2 plus object. So if you remember properly, if you recall the structures properly, subject plus V2 plus object is the structure of past indefinite tense active voice. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please take your seat. Let us move on to sentence number 2. Ayush Singh, stand up and read number 2.
The boy was beaten by a dog.
The boy was bitten by a dog, right? The boy was bitten by a dog. Can you tell me whether this sentence is in active voice or passive voice?
Passive voice.
Passive voice. Okay, how can you say this sentence is a passive voice?
Sir, because the subject is doing
Subject is doing
the
the action. If the subject does the action, that is passive voice. That means you are not paying attention. आप ध्यान नहीं दे रहे हो. जब सब्जेक्ट एक्शन को करता है, वर्ब जो क्रिया जो है, जो वर्ब है, when the subject is doing the action denoted by that verb, that is your passive voice. You are absolutely wrong, huh? Yes, Aditya.
Sir, in this sentence, the subject is receiving the action. That's why it is in passive voice.
In this sentence, subject is receiving the action, that is why it is passive voice, isn't it?
Yes,
See,
sir.
the verb in this sentence is bitten, right?
Yes.
So bitten मतलब in Hindi you call it काटना. तो लड़के जो वो the boy ने नहीं काटा है, the boy को काटा गया है ना.
Yes, sir.
So this is the first way to find out whether your sentence is in active or passive voice. Second way क्या है? Second way is that you can just see at the structure. उसकी structure को आप देख लो. The boy is, let's say, subject plus was plus bitten, V3. Okay, subject plus was plus V3. This is the structure of past indefinite tense passive voice. आर यू गेटिंग मी? ये फॉर्मूला किसका है? दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ पास्ट इंडेफिनिट टेंस पैसिव वॉइस. Is it absolutely clear to everybody? Yes, sir. Take your seat now. Let us move on to sentence number 3. Number 3, okay? Khushi, stand up and read number 3.
The thief was caught.
The thief was caught. What is the? Tell me whether it is in active voice or passive voice.
This is the passive voice.
This is passive voice, right? Can you justify your answer? How can you say?
Because the subject is receiving the action.
Very good. Fantastic, okay? The thief was caught. She is absolutely correct because the subject is receiving the action. Subject, the thief is not doing the action. पकड़ा गया है. Okay, thief को पकड़ा गया. Thief ने नहीं पकड़ा है. Thief को पकड़ा गया है because the subject is receiving the action. This is one way. Another way is look at the structure. Subject plus was plus V3. So this is again the structure of past indefinite tense passive voice, right?
Yes.
See, for active and passive, structures must be absolutely clear in your mind. If you are confused with the structures, then it is going to be a little bit difficult for you all. Okay? Take your seat. Ayush Saxena, stand up. Read number 4.
This letter was posted last night.
No, this letter was posted last night. Okay? Can you tell me whether this sentence is in active or passive voice? Passive voice. Very good. How can you say it is in passive voice?
Because letter was posted last night, receiving action.
No, see, this letter was posted. Letter कभी अपने आप पोस्ट नहीं होता. Letter को पोस्ट किया जाता है. We post letter, right? So the subject is receiving the action. Okay? Take your seat. Now fast, okay? SSB, read number next one.
His teacher has praised him.
Yes. Tell me whether this is active or passive voice.
Active voice.
Okay, what is the tense?
Past, sir, present, perfect.
Very good. Because subject plus has plus V3 plus object is present perfect tense. Active voice, right? Okay, sit down. Take your seat. Sagun, stand up. Read number 6 now.
The postman is delivering the letters.
The postman is delivering the letters. Tell me whether this is active or passive.
The sentence is active voice.
The sentence is in active voice, right? What is the tense?
Present continuous tense.
Very good. Okay, now let me ask you another question. Can you tell me the object of this sentence?
Letters.
Okay, very good. The postman is delivering the letters. Okay? Listen to me students very carefully. If you want to find out the subject of any sentence, अगर आपको कोई भी sentence में subject find out करना है, just ask a question, who or what before the verb. Let's see, who is delivering the letters?
Postman.
Very good. The answer that you get is your subject. Now, if you want to find out the object in any sentence, just ask a question after the verb, okay? The postman is delivering what?
Letters.
Very good. The answer that you get is your object. Excellent. Sit down. Let me ask Aradhya. Read number 7 now.
He will have planted the trees.
He will have planted the trees. Can you tell me whether this sentence is in active or passive voice?
So it is in active voice.
What is the tense?
So past indefinite.
Will is past indefinite tense. Sit down. No, keep on standing. Okay. Wait. Don't raise your hand. I'll call out your names. Shiva. No. Future perfect tense. Very good. Okay, Shiva. Very good. Excellent. This is future perfect tense because see Aradhya, don't make this mistake. This is very simple. When you see will is not past. Will cannot be used in past tense.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you want to use it in past tense, it would be would. What is the past tense of will? Would. So you cannot say will is past tense. That is a blunder mistake. Okay. Now he plus will subject he plus will plus have plus V3 plus object is the structure of future perfect tense active voice. Okay? Future perfect tense passive voice has another structure. I hope you know them, okay? Know it, okay? Okay, please take a seat. Now, Aryan, stand up. Read number 8.
He has been singing since morning.
He has been singing since morning, right? Okay, tell me whether this is active and tell me the tense of this sentence.
So it is passive.
This is passive voice. How can you say this is passive voice? Okay, what is the tense? Sri, tell me, sentence number 8, he has been singing since morning. Tell me whether this sentence is in active voice or passive voice. Parij,
Sir, in active voice.
very good. What is the tense?
Sir, the tense is present continuous. The past continuous.
No.
Sir,
Ujjwal, please keep your hands down. Very good. He plus has, see, subject plus has, have, plus been, plus B1 plus ing, present participle, plus for or since, plus object is your present perfect continuous tense. Isn't it? Yes, sir. So how can you, present continuous tense is different. Is, am, are. Do you remember? Yes, sir. Take your seat. Okay, now. Can you tell me whether present perfect continuous tense have passive voice or not? No, sir. Okay, see, all the perfect continuous tense, whether it is present perfect tense, perfect continuous tense, or future perfect continuous tense, or past perfect continuous tense, they don't have passive voice, right? Yes, sir. Okay, let's move on to number 9 now. I like mangoes. Can anyone tell me whether it is in passive voice or active voice and the tense of this sentence? Yes, please.
so this is active voice.
Active voice. What is the tense?
So present indefinite.
Present indefinite. Very good. Let's move on to number 10, the last one. Please take your seat. Yes. IUC.
We will be playing cricket.
Tense. What is the tense and whether it is in active or passive voice? Please let me know. Let us know.
So active voice.
Active voice. What is the tense?
So present continuous. Sir,
This is will is again present continuous tense. Yes, Siva.
Sir, future continuous.
Yes, it is future continuous tense, isn't it? Yes, sir. Subject plus will, shall plus be plus B1 plus ing plus object is the structure of future continuous tense, active voice, isn't it? Yes, sir. Please memorize the structures, okay? Please take a seat. Now, wait, okay. Let us convert some sentences into, okay? Okay, now. Here are some sentences, okay? Now, let us convert these sentences into passive voice, right?
yes.
Can you convert these sentences into passive voice?
Yes.
Okay, let me start, okay? Number 1, his teacher praised him. His teacher praised him. Now, Aradhya, please convert this sentence into passive voice.
He was praised by his teachers.
Very good. Past indefinite tense.
Yes, sir.
So active voice. Use the formula of past indefinite tense, passive voice. So him will become he. Because him objective case है, इसकी nominative case he होगा. He was praised by his teacher. Very good. Sit down. Number 2. Ayushi, stand up. He helps the poor. Convert this sentence into passive voice. It's okay. Don't raise your hand. Yes, Ayushi. Sri.
So the poor helps by
No. Parij.
so the poor was held by him.
No.
Him.
Yes. Wait. Okay. Ujjwal.
Sir, the poor helped by him.
No. Yes. Khushi. Yes, very good. He helps the poor. This is present indefinite tense active voice, right?
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
He helps the poor. This is present indefinite tense active voice. Now, you must know the structure. Okay, let me write it down here, okay, for 1 minute. Okay, wait, okay. See, he helps the poor. Now, how do we convert this sentence into passive voice? Okay, see, look at this carefully, okay. Subject V1 SES plus this is your object. This is the formula of present indefinite tense, isn't it?
Yes,
Subject V1 SES. If the subject is singular, you have to write S or ES. If the subject is plural, you don't write S or ES, right?
Yes, sir.
And object. So this is present indefinite tense active voice.
Yes, sir.
So what is the structure of present indefinite tense passive voice? See, this will go here. The poor. Now, what is the helping verb that is used? Is MR. So the poor is V3. Helped, preposition by, this will come this side, okay. He, you see, he is a pronoun, it is in nominative case.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It is used as subject, okay. So we use he. When it is used as object, it will be him. So this is very simple, just like this. The poor is helped by him. Understood?
Yes.
So this is how you should convert, okay? Let's move on to the next one now. Take your seat. Sit down, sit down. Okay. Number 3. Veena does not sing a song. Listen to me, okay? Listen now, see, listen to me. Veena does not sing a song. This is negative sentence, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Present indefinite negative sentence. Okay? Veena does not sing a song. Okay? How will you convert this sentence into passive voice? Remember the formula? ऑब्जेक्ट को उस तरफ ले जाओ, टेक, ओके, ऑब्जेक्ट को सब्जेक्ट बनाओ, सब्जेक्ट को ऑब्जेक्ट बनाओ, ओके, मेक, ओके, यू नो, कन्वर्ट दिस ऑब्जेक्ट इनटू सब्जेक्ट एंड सब्जेक्ट इनटू ऑब्जेक्ट. So what will you write first? A song. See, is, very good. Not, because negative sentence, a song is not sung by Veena. Okay? Number 4, Ram is cooking a dinner. It is present continuous tense. Ram is cooking a dinner. Now you have to use the structure of present continuous tense, passive voice. How will you make it? A dinner is being. A dinner is being cooked by Ram. So like that, okay? Now see number 5. Is Mr. Prasad reading the Ramayana? Is Mr. Prasad, sorry, this is an interrogative sentence. There should be a question mark here. There is, okay, by mistake there is no question mark. Is Mr. Prasad reading the Ramayana? How will you make this into passive voice? See, interrogative है, तो is, see, present continuous tense interrogative sentence है, single interrogative. तो is को पहले keep it as it is. Is the Ramayana, article is here. So you should not remove the article. Is the Ramayana being read? Is, remember, is the Ramayana being read by Mr. Prasad? Question mark will be there. Okay, by mistake there is no question mark here. Full stop is here. But since this is your interrogative sentence, it will have a question mark. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I hope this is absolutely clear. So here are some, sentences. You can, practice these sentences. Okay? You can write active voices and then you can just convert them into passive voice. This is how you will learn. But I can see you are not comfortable with the structures. Unless you are comfortable with the structures, you'll always have problem in converting active into passive or passive into active. Okay? So in our next class, I want you all to memorize the structures. So this is it for today. I hope the concept is clear to everybody. Okay. Thank you, class.